Even if you faithfully place 50 milligrams of expensive CBD oil under your tongue every night, hoping to finally soothe your anxiety, relieve that nagging lower back pain, and just get a decent night's sleep, your nervous system can still remain in a state of chronic tension and fight-or-flight mode. Biohacking experts, neurologists, and naturopaths constantly repeat that the most powerful natural tool for restoring internal balance is cannabidiol. And they are partially right. But that is far from the whole truth. The most important thing you need for results is not just a high-concentration hemp extract, but its proper biologically active Lipid Key. And here is the shocking biochemical reality that most adults don't know. Even if you buy premium oil brands without a specific conductor, this substance remains almost invisible to your body. It simply cannot cross the blood-brain barrier, the protective wall of your brain. Instead of reducing neuronal inflammation and relaxing your muscles, it is filtered by your liver like ordinary fat and flushed out without a trace. Most people make a huge mistake by mechanically swallowing drops and waiting for a miracle, while completely ignoring the key component needed to transport the molecule directly into the cell. That is why in this video I will break down 2 forgotten but critically important foods that literally open the cellular gates for CBD, forcing every drop to work at 100% capacity. I will start with the most accessible source, which might already be in your fruit bowl. Then I will reveal a true booster, whose entourage effect is known only to a few professionals. I will also focus in detail on 3 habits that you must categorically never combine with taking cannabidiol if you want to truly feel relief, and not just throw money to the wind after age 45. Subscribe right away if you haven't already, because we are revealing secrets that pharmacies keep quiet about. Let's begin. Number 1 is ripe mango, eaten at the right time. At first glance, it is just a tasty fruit. But a serving of ripe mango contains not only vitamins, but also unique aromatic volatile molecules called terpenes. The king among them is myrcene. This is the same powerful terpene found in large quantities in certain strains of medicinal plants that cause deep muscle relaxation. But here is what most people don't know about their brain chemistry. Myrcene works like a kind of hacker. It temporarily increases the permeability of the blood-brain barrier. Imagine that your brain is a private club and CBD is standing in line. Myrcene opens the back door. This allows cannabidiol to enter the brain's receptors much faster, more intensely, and in higher concentrations. Without this terpene escort, a significant part of the substance simply circulates in the blood, never reaching the target. However, there is a trap regarding timing. Eating mango after the oil is pointless. You need to eat half a fruit about 40 to 60 minutes before taking your supplement. Studies have shown that such preliminary preparation of the ground can enhance the sedative and analgesic effect by almost double. This is an old trick intuitively used by herbalists centuries ago, and now science has confirmed it. Number 2 is coarsely ground black pepper. It sounds too simple to be true, but ordinary black pepper contains a unique compound called beta-caryophyllene. This is not just a spice for soup. Modern science classifies this substance as a dietary cannabinoid. It works like a personal bodyguard for your oil. When you consume CBD orally, your liver immediately tries to attack and destroy it in a process called first-pass metabolism. Pepper temporarily blocks this destruction process, allowing the active substance to circulate in your blood for much longer. Moreover, beta-caryophyllene itself has the ability to bind to the same CB2 receptors, which helps reduce inflammation in the joints. What is astounding is that studies have shown that combining these components creates a powerful synergy effect. This is a case where 1 + 1 = 5. To activate this superpower, you don't need to eat pepper by the spoonful. Just thoroughly chew 1 or 2 black peppercorns or add a pinch of freshly ground pepper directly to the spoon with the oil before swallowing. You will feel the difference on the very first night. However, even with these activators, taking CBD will be a completely useless waste of money or even a dangerous experiment. if you combine it with the next three things. The last mistake is classic for beginners. I am sure you might have done it this week. In fact, it can make the oil's action completely unpredictable. After analyzing the latest pharmacological data, I have identified the three most dangerous combinations. Number 1 is grapefruit or fresh grapefruit juice. You might think this is the perfect healthy breakfast for your heart, but grapefruit contains furanocoumarins, substances that aggressively block a group of liver enzymes known as cytochrome P450. These are the exact enzymes responsible for breaking down and eliminating CBD from the body. Why is this dangerous? When you combine them, the body stops eliminating the supplement, and the drug concentration in the blood can sharply jump to toxic levels. Instead of relaxation, you might get excessive drowsiness, dizziness, or a sharp drop in blood pressure. This works the same way as with serious blood pressure medications. If you are taking cannabidiol, grapefruits must disappear from your table. Number 2 is taking it on an empty stomach without fats. Many people drip the oil in the morning on an empty stomach, thinking it will absorb faster. This is a fatal mistake that reduces effectiveness to zero. Cannabidiol is a 100% fat-soluble substance. It hates water and loves fat. In the watery environment of the stomach, it clumps together and does not pass through the intestinal walls. Without a fatty food companion like eggs, fatty fish, avocado, or at least a spoon of butter, up to 90% of the product will simply pass in transit through your digestive tract and end up in the toilet. A University of Minnesota study showed that taking it with fatty food increases absorption by 4 times. Think about it. You can get the same effect from a smaller dose just by eating it with a piece of cheese. Number 3 is consuming alcohol on the same evening. If you think a glass of wine and a few drops of oil will help you relax better after a hard day, you are playing with fire. Alcohol and CBD are both depressants of the central nervous system. Their combination does not just add up, it multiplies exponentially. This can lead to loss of coordination, excessive lethargy, and cognitive fog the next morning. I remember a patient named Mark who complained of constant morning fatigue and couldn't gather his thoughts until noon. It turned out he was washing down his evening supplement with beer. After completely giving up alcohol on therapy days, his sleep became truly restorative and his mornings energized. Now, knowing these nuances, tell me honestly, which of these mistakes have you made most often without even suspecting it? Write in the comments. It will help others. If you are serious about getting rid of chronic pain and anxiety without pills, I have created a detailed natural pain relief and sleep protocol for 7 days. You will find the link in the description below the video. But tomorrow I will reveal an even bigger secret about a simple flower. Studies show that tea made from it enhances the deep sleep phase by 30% if you drink it along with your evening supplements. This will change your idea of rest. Subscribe right now so you don't miss it. See you soon.